Hey, it's Rebekah. I'm going to show you how to take care of your acrylic brushes.
The first step of brush care is how you treat them while you're painting. Always wet your brushes, and you'll gently flex them on the bottom of your cup to make sure that water gets flushed all the way through those bristles. And then any extra drips can go directly on your paper towel. I like to also squeeze any extra water off, make sure it doesn't drip on my painting later. And the most important is making sure that your brush never dries out while you're painting with it. Once your brush has paint on it, once you've used it, never leave it out on the table in front of you. Wipe off the extra paint first, and then put your brush in your water and leave it safe in there. You can always dry it off and use it again later. When you're going to wash a brush in between colors, you want to make sure that you've wiped off all the extra on your paper towel so your water stays clean longer. And then when you go into the water, you're going to do the same method of flexing your brush at the bottom of your cup and even giving it a quick swirl in there to make sure that water gets all the way through. And then if the water comes out clear on your paper towel, you have a clean brush. So when you're loading a brush, pull the paint into the brush. Always flow with the bristles, never against the bristles. A safe way to push your paint into an area is to lay your brush closer to flat and push it gently with very little pressure and still apply the paint, and even do a little bit of scrubbing at the end to get a very even line. What you don't want to do is bring your angle of your brush up and then push it. You can see it splaying out and hurting the brush. You want to keep it flat, and you want to add very little pressure and even just do a little bit of scrubbing, and you'll get a clean line like that without having to do damage to your brush like this. Never take and scrub or push against the canvas. Only do that if you never plan to use that brush the same way it came out of the package again, and turns them into these. So when you're finally done using your brushes, you'll want to do a more thorough clean out. Use running water in a sink, and ideally use a brush cleaner and conditioner, but dish soap will work also. I like to use my palm to make sure that I'm flexing the brushes softly, and also so I can gauge how much paint is still left in the brushes. You can also use the bottom of your sink to flex the brushes against. With the conditioner, you can leave some of the conditioner in, and that will keep your brushes in pristine condition. With the soap, you want to make sure that all of the soap has been rinsed out, and then in both situations you'll want to form the brush back into its original shape and lay flat to dry.